Hey, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a recap review on the new episode of Durarara X210, which is on episode 9. Now, this episode right here, I gotta say, it is pretty sweet, and we get to know a little bit more about, Izaya and so forth, you know? So, if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning, we have to it that this guy who looks like Izaya or even dresses up like him ends up talking to this person whatsoever. But later down the road of the episode, we get to find out that it's all all of a setup that Izaya did. As the episode continues, we get to know more about how Izaya met Shinra and how Shinra met Izaya and how he has a different belief and ideology, which is pretty tensed up, at a certain point. So after that, we have to it that things were starting to look pretty crazy. Well, not too crazy in a certain sense to oh, I'm pretty shocked or something, but to find out some more info about Izaya back then in middle school. So I'm gonna be focusing on that for a bit, and then I'll get back to certain present times of what's been happening, So apparently back then when Izaya was in middle school, he is met by Shinra, and Shinra was bugging him to become part of this biology club that he wants to make. Even Izaya says, I'm not too interested, And then Shinra's like, oh, wait. You said you like observing things, You like to observe living creatures, so I thought you might be interested. Izaya declined him many times already, but in the end, he decides to submit and goes okay, alright, I'll do what's up, And later on, we get to figure out that from Shinra that he got a knife wound, But apparently, as we get to find out how he gotten that wound, which is pretty ridiculous if I have to say. Even I could talk this out with my buddies right now, and they could say many reasons why, And Shinra did say Izaya is one of his few friends he considers, which is to my shock right now, And maybe that's the reason why Izaya did what he had to do, The stalker, many episodes back, But we'll get into that. We'll get into that more of that later, maybe in the other episodes or so. So let's continue. As the episode continues overall with its Izaya's backstory in middle school, we get to find out that he made some bets in baseball games, and Shinra tries to tell him, you gotta lay low on these things, You gotta stop gambling. But Izaya's like, yo, man, it's not your concern right now. Don't worry about it. And then later on, there were a couple debates and arguments, as we always have, because of different beliefs and ideologies that we all live by. No joke about that. We have to it that Izaya tells Shinra, you're just a puppet being controlled by a bunch of strings, you know that? Yeah, you're all puppets, tangled in strings. Strings. And Shinra says, I have no problem doing that unless I have to show the person I love, that I really do love her. And I'm thinking in my mind, dang, Shinra, you overachiever boy, That kind of thing. But as the episode continues with its own procedure, we have to it that Shinra got a stab wound not from Izaya, but from some crazy middle school gambler who stole his father's money to make a bet. Dude, you should have your own money instead and not your own damn father's. Are you out of your mind? Stealing money from your family? You kidding me? You gotta earn your own money to do something like that, dude. You crazy? Yeah, the kid's crazy. He threatens Izaya with the knife and he tries to stab him. However, Shinra takes the blow, and therefore Izaya's here, you take the blame on me, okay? And in return, I'm gonna make that guy Nakura or whatever the freaking heck that sucker's name is, regret it. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh yeah, go for it, Izaya. And I think this is where he finally shows his true potential and colors, go behind the scenes or as an info broker, dude. And Celti was very close to wanting to beat the hell out of Izaya because she thought Izaya gave Shinra the stab wound, but that was not the case, And Shinra fell asleep, etc., and yeah. Celti meets Izaya, and of course Celti did make some errands with Izaya to protect his sisters or something, and so forth. But Izaya says that's not the case whatsoever. She just wanted Celti or his sisters to stay away from a certain place. And it shows that he still has Celti's head. Even Celti realizes this and tries to go back, but it was too late. And she goes this is why I can't trust you, Izaya. I go yo, This guy is an info broker, the Joker, which my friend always calls him, behind the scenes. He's not getting his hands dirty. He's just getting or hiring people to do his dirty work for him, you know? And and that is pretty crazed up, you know. We all know who Izaya is. If y'all been watching Durarara up to this point right now, we all know how crazy this fool is. Even I'm starting to like him, you know. These kinds of characters are villains behind the scenes, you know. It's just one of the best. You can't catch them unless you're much of a crazy detective to do so, but it's almost like he's untouchable, possibly. Even like Shizuo or Shizu-chan can't really touch him. Only if Izai is really distracted, which we saw in the first season, episode 1, he got smacked by a freaking, like, machine whatsoever, you know? Well, anyways, yeah. And we have Izaya have his little sisters about to, like, talk to him, thanking him, you know, and even Izaya's like, I came and see what you girls are thinking. And they go, you're twisted and stubborn, that's why. And I'm thinking in my mind, of course he's twisted and stubborn, but he's too much of a boss, you know? But, you know, we don't really know if he actually has humanity because it's either like he wanted Celti away or he actually wanted his sisters away. So, many reasons behind the scenes, but we don't really know. Even my hair is tingling. Oh, I forgot. I have no hair. Anyways, pretty cool episode, you know. Get to know a little bit more about Izaya, and Izaya is just like really cool in that red shirt. No joke about it, man. As y'all know, if you kept up with me, I'm a big fan of red. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm off, Zeto. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye bye.